Hello and welcome from John's Restoration and Fabrication. Today we're going to talk about possibly converting your 3/4 roller to accept the much smaller 22mm dies. Typically you can't do this because the shafts on this side, there's enough adjustment here, but this block that slides up and down bottoms out on the bottom of the frame. So what I've done is I cut back about 10 inches, which allows this shaft to crank down another 1/4 inch or more, which makes these dies make contact. Without that modification, these dies do not make contact. They're still about a 1/4 inch from making contact. So when you cut that out, and it allows that bar to come down a little more, then you're good to go. So if you're looking to upgrade from your standard plate style 22mm roller and don't want to put out the money for a whole another complete set of dies that you're used to, you know how to work them, that is an option. Cut out the bottom plate on here, and then I make an adapter that screws right into your 3/4 shafts, which will accept your 22mm dies. Has the flat spot for your Allen head anchor, and you are all set to go. Saved you a couple $100. So where your normal bolt would go, you just screw in my adapter. You can use a crescent wrench and slide it over there, and it'll cinch it down nice and tight. Slide your die on, tighten it up. Of course, you can slide it in and out wherever you feel it needs to be, and you're good to go. Now you can use your 22mm dies on your 3/4 roller and not have to buy a whole nother set of dies. And this is also a John's Restoration die machine from Delrin. I make them for the 22mm, and to my knowledge, I'm the only company that makes a Delrin art die for the 22mm. I also make them for the 3/4 rollers. So if you're looking to get into artwork, or you do more aluminum work than steel work, these are perfectly usable on steel, but they're aimed more towards the aluminum work or softer metals, because they don't scar and mar up the material and leave tooling marks like the standard steel dies do. So I hope this helps answer any questions you all might have about upgrading your bead rollers. Again, I use Eastwood products. I have their large 36. I have the smaller 19 converted to power. I also make 5-inch adjustable shafts for those rollers. Again, they just screw right into the shaft. I mean, you could actually use them on your 36-inch roller, which would take it out to 40 inches or so by the time your die gets on it. So multiple options. I make several different dies and kits, so hit me up for all your bead roller accessories.